coming into the attack on the City end.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
5 runs added in that over. India are 1 for 17.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Big edge.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Hey. Nice.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good return there, back from the deep. Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it seems so early. Got onto the back foot so quickly and just pushes it away behind square.
McGrath on the City end.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
The over ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away.
Change of bowling. The captain is coming the spinner.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Good shot, a beauty.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 41. Edged.
Yes, nice bowling.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Wait there. Bowl up.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Yeah.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Finds the edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Bowled him! Beauty, absolute beauty. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah. Keep his end.
Gone. Played all around it.
Nice.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. David didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Ball. Yeah.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep. Hit ball.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run-out.
Yep. Catch it.
Great shot.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Hughes ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep. Yes.
Misses everything.
Bowling. Yep. Catch it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep. Catch.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders no chance.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. No.
Needs a direct hit.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Yep.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
That's the over. India are 5 for 83. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the city end.
Keeper.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Not great work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. Catch.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Hughes, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yes. Catch.
Brilliant shot that.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep. Catch it.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Singh won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Yep.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yep. Catch.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Nice shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
60.
The right armour is coming on to bowl on the City end.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes. Keepers, keepers.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
End of the over. India are 7 for 124.
Yes. Catch.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Thrust the pad at it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Can't see why this would be overturned. Looks to have struck right in front.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction, and they'd still be there. Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
At number 10.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep. Catch.
Fantastic catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yep. Catch.
Taken. The catch that seals the game. Never in doubt.
Australia get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.